Okay, guys, we're back. And after a few years' absence, let's bring in Jessica I back to the show. How's it going?
Hi, how are you?
Doing good, doing good. So, for any fans that missed your last fight at UFC 180 against Leslie, can you just walk the fans through that fight?
Oh my God. It was an amazing fight. I think that both of us going into that fight were ready to definitely throw down and show our ability to be top level fighters. Both of us came out. I think that we both came out very hard. I came out with the barrage of punches. In the first round, I landed an overhand right to Leslie's ear that caused it to basically explode because she had cauliflower ear in it. The first round ended. Going into the second round, about halfway through it, I hit the ear so much that it basically held on by a string of skin.
Wow. Oh yeah, do you think many fighters, would target that if they knew their opponent had cauliflower ears?
Um, you know what? I'm not sure if they would. I know that I didn't preferably target here. Like I didn't know that it was injured until, in the fight until about,
Right,
I actually until I seen the blood, and that's when I started to really target it.
right. Okay, so up next we got Takedown Tate or Cupcake Tate, whatever. Just talk about being in a co-main event on a UFC card. That's pretty big.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. It's been a dream come true to fight a girl like Miesha and to be able to get my chance to prove my abilities is my ultimate dream. I didn't get in this sport to take easy fights or have an easy road. I like proving myself, and I like a good challenge. So I think that this is going to be awesome. I'm so excited that it's in the Midwest, and I'm able to, showcase my abilities so close to home.
Okay, so Misha's been around for a while. What threats does she impose on you?
Well, it's crazy that, most people, say Misha's been around for longer than me. I mean, we started training in the exact same year
Sure.
as each other, and I think that we just took different career choices at the time. Um, I stayed a flyweight for many years because I wanted to develop my skill, and obviously the cut to 25 was a horrific one, and I hated it. But we made it work so that I was able to, get my skill set. So going in, knowing that people think that Miesha is this high-level fighter that has so many more fights than me. It's so untrue. I have a high-level amateur background as well as a very well high-level pro fight. So I think a fight like this is just going to prove to people that I deserve to be exactly where I am.
Talk about what you'll need to do to win this fight against Misha.
Fighting against a girl like Miesha, I mean, she's stubborn, and she keeps a steady pace, but I think, just sticking to the basics of things that I know that I am already good at, and not letting her dictate the fight, but letting me dictate the fight.
Okay, this past weekend, UFC 189 went down. What was your reaction to the Lawler-McDonald fight?
I mean, the entire card was remarkable. The entire card had me on my feet, and to be honest, the first, 2 rounds of the Lawler fight, I was like, man, what's going on? Like, these guys are, like, come on, fight, fight,
Right.
fight. And then all of a sudden they just started fighting, and it was remarkable. It was an amazing fight, and it's crazy to see the judges' scorecards come out, after the fight.
So Roy would have got that win had it made it through the fifth.
I think too. I'd like to see the referees a little bit more aware of the time. I mean, granted, at that point with Rory, I mean he fell down. He basically was just so hurt that, I mean, he couldn't stand anymore. I mean, that pain had to have been excruciating for him. But I've seen some of the other fights that there were some stoppages really close to, the rounds, and I would have liked to see that, happen for some of the other fights. But, poor Rory, I mean, I felt really bad for him. I mean, he really fought his heart out. I just, and Robbie did an amazing job, and I'm a huge fan of Robbie and myself too, so it was a remarkable fight to be able to watch and be a part of the sport.
Do you think Rory McDonald's one of these guys that doesn't really show his personality a quiet type of guy. Do you think this fight, though, really showed his heart?
Oh my goodness, yes. If you didn't become a fan of Rory, the fighter, after this fight, then you're not watching the sport for the right reason.
Right. Okay, so also at UFC 189, we had the official launch of Reebok. What'd you think of the deal overall?
Well, you know, I love that the fact that it's bringing a lot of legitimacy to our sport, and I love that it's going to give us, you know, it just makes us look a lot more professional. So I do like that. Do I like how, you know, some of the pay is going to be structured? No, but you know, once I put myself in a good position, that won't matter, you know, and I'll be able to get the right amounts of money.
Right, right. Because like you're being in the co-main event here in a few weeks, and if it wasn't for the sponsorship deal, I'm sure you would be making quite a bit more. Correct?
Yeah, I definitely do, and I'm so fortunate. I still have, you know, many sponsors that I'm still working with that are, you know, still that we found other ways, you know, outside the cage to promote, and people know they've seen me work with them for many years, so I'm okay with it. I believe that, you know, the right money will come along.
Give us a prediction on the fight. How will it finish?
Well, I can tell you that she's not going to want to go 35-minute rounds with me because that's what I'm prepared for, and I'm looking to make a statement, and however that is, a finish, a knockout, or something, you know, I'm going to make a statement.
Okay, well, thanks for the time, Jessica. Any sponsors you'd like to thank or promote your social media?
You know, well, thank you guys for having me on the show, and I definitely want to thank Haas Auto Mall, Good Greens, Athlete Originals, oh man, AJ over at MMA Signatures for, you know, really having my back, and, you know, just thank you guys again and my team. You know, thank you so much, and you can follow me on all social media at Jessica Evil Eye. That's Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.
Okay, Jess. Well, thank you very much, and talk to you soon.
Thank you.